Hey friend, hey, it is SJ, your favorite spiritual life coach, and we are getting ready to do the weekly vibe. Okay, so this is going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, if you have that anywhere in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, your Jupiter, your Saturn, your Mercury, whatever. Okay, if this resonates, then it is for you. We are going to have an extended. In the extended, we're going to get 2 additional messages that did not come out in this read. We're also going to get any type of warning, heads up, or anything that you need to know regarding your love life and your finances. Okay, if you like to book a personal reading, you could do so with my website that is down in the link below, as well as the extended is going to be down in the link below. Okay, so I have a new deck. We're going to learn it together. So I have boat, receive what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. In this new deck, we have 1, abundance. Then we have I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date, and then 40, transform with Raven. And then we have who's walking who, control, power issues, resistance, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled or overwhelmed, sight of owl. I don't know why, but I feel like that sight of owl is about to be something powerful-ish. I can feel it in my bones. Okay. So we have abundance. Okay. So we have abundance with boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So abundance. Abundance is a state of being. You can allow yourself to become a victim of chance, or you can embrace the spirit of abundance through your expectation of always having enough. Do you have a sense of overflowing? Do you feel gratitude for everything that you have in your life? Do you give thanks for the little things? Do you give thanks for the little things as easily as the huge wins? The word abundance often brings to mind financial wealth, but abundance can be expressed in all areas of our life. This card guides you to feel abundance in whatever you can. The feeling of abundance will call more abundance to you in return. If it is love you seek, feeling an abundance of joy can draw love closer to you. If you seek money, an abundance of hope can be your ticket to wealth and material success. Do not live in fear and not having enough. Be grateful for the riches that are already present in your life, and watch as more abundance flows to you. Interesting. Okay. And we have that with receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues, and abundance. That's interesting. I love it. Like, I do these card pulls ahead of time to kind of save time, because sometimes when I channel, like, the messages already be long, sometimes. But just how they, like, during this, like when I'm reading them and they're going, it's like they just fit together. I love that. All right, so we have boat, receiving what you need in abundance. Why is this here for the water placements? They gonna learn today. Okay. So for some of you guys, you are dealing with another water sign placement, okay? This is not going to be for all of you, okay? Obviously, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, for some of you, the energy that is coming up here is you may have lost a job or walked away from a job, okay? Or you could have gone through some type of breakup or disconnection or whatever with the person, okay? You may have felt like you had to stay in this situation, or this could be current, okay, where you feel like you have to stay in a situation because you don't have the money to get out on your own. Or if you are no longer with someone, you could have felt like you are not going to be as abundant or make as much money as your person did, or you'll, won't be able to live the same lifestyle as you did as when you were with them. Now, if that's not how you're feeling, this could be how the person is feeling that left you. Like, you're just not going to be as abundant as you were without them. But they're absolutely wrong. The energy that I'm getting is that for some of you guys, if this is a job that you lost, a friendship that you lost, or a romantic connection or whatever, you actually lost it because you are going to come into this abundance, and this person is not meant to have this, okay? If anything, the person that thinks that it was because of them, that you had everything, like even if they were the breadwinner or whatever sort of thing, there was something about your energy or what you brought to the table, rather it was bringing them peace so that they could work more often, rather it was, making sure that the house ran smoothly so when they came home they had nothing to worry about, whatever the case may be. It was because of you they were able to have the abundance that they have, okay? For some of them, they may not be wanting to let you go, okay? Simply because, and I don't know who this is for, but for some of you guys may be wanting to transfer to another department, and you're wanting to go there to go train or whatever like that, and your boss isn't letting you go. Somebody doesn't, even if y'all are already broke up, somebody doesn't want to completely release somebody energetically because they're starting to understand your energy and your presence affects their abundance, okay? While they're starting to realize that, you guys may be starting to realize, you know what? I control my reality. And it doesn't matter how it comes in. As long as I stay in a state of being and I become an energetic match and in alignment for what I want, I'm going to have it. I don't know how I'm going to have it. I don't know how this is going to come into play, but I'm going to have the lifestyle that I want. I'm going to have the house that I want. I'm going to have the friends that I want. I'll be able to take these trips or whatever, have the acknowledgement and recognition that I want. Okay. So be cautious though, because I do see that there's somebody who's very nostalgic. They do not want you to awaken to this, even though you already have, or you're starting to, okay? They do not want you to realize that you really don't need them, because for some of you, by the time this person comes in wanting to reconcile, it's really going to be a hard no, especially once you wake up and realize, you know what? The only reason why you were as abundant as you were was because of me, or because of what I brought to the table, creating such a peaceful, harmonious work life, or home life or whatever to the table, so you could do the work or whatever that you do, or whatever the case may be, okay? For some of you guys, y'all are gonna have somebody who's gonna want to spin the block, okay? This is somebody who does realize that their life is a lot more abundant and a lot easier when they were with you, and so they may want to skip over the closure issues and just get back together, sort of thing, okay? But here's the thing: you were meant to wake up at the time that you were to this, because that may have been the only thing that may have tempted you to want to get back with this person. But knowing that, like, if I just become an energetic match and work on my closure issues with myself, my money blocks and all of my issues, I can be an energetic match for the abundance and the lifestyle that I want on my own. That is going to take away the temptation that you have to maybe want to reconcile with someone, okay? Let me know in the comments if that resonates with you, okay? So we have transformation with Raven. Raven is a symbol of transcendence and a need for a new perspective. Intelligent and able to quickly adapt to changing circumstances, these sleek black birds see potential where others may only see uselessness. If you are in need of resources and unable to see how you can make a situation or project work, Raven is here to tell you that you have more available to you than you know. To channel Raven is to welcome intuitiveness and resourcefulness. Raven thinks outside the box, asking, where can I shift my consciousness to help me solve this problem? Instead of going through it, is it possible to go around, below, or above my challenge? Is there something I already have that I can reinvent and use for different purposes to help me now? Additionally, the card reminds you that you can be resourceful. Doesn't mean that you have all the answers. There is strength and intelligence in asking for guidance, for other people to help, and from Mother Earth, and you, even if you don't know what comes next. There are certainly times where you are supposed to stand alone, but it's also okay to seek some type of help from others that can benefit all involved. Okay, if you have air sign placements, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, please go check out that reading, because this right here kind of connects to that energy, okay? So I have transform with Raven, and then I have I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirty, wanting to date, transform with Raven. Basically saying that you have all you need to transform this situation or to transform something. Okay? And that it's okay to do it on your own, but it's also okay to get help. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, if you have air sign placements or somebody that you're dealing with has air sign placements, I would go check that reading out. Because I'm sure, yeah. So here with Transform with Raven, and I like you, okay? This is somebody realizing that standing in their power, or you standing in your power, is awakening them to, they don't, because somebody feels like they're not good enough. Somebody feels like somebody is out of their league, or they just feel like somebody is so used to being single or being alone. I'm not going to say that they're afraid of commitment, but this is somebody that is not used to dating someone that has their ish together. Somebody that wants them, they don't need them. Somebody that has just as many suitors that want them, want you. This is somebody that feels like they've met their match. But the fact is that you walk the walk and you talk the talk. Now, they've met people that they may have felt where they're matched in some way, and then as they got to know them, they realized, you know what? This person don't stand on business like they make it sound like they stand on business. You actually do. And it's making this person aware of how there's certain areas of their own life that they do not stand on business, and why they are attracting certain people that they attract. It is letting this person wake up and see, as they have been, it could be a Scorpio here too, or you could be a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio dealing with a Scorpio. Just take what resonates. Here with Transform with Raven, this is the energy of somebody that's pretty much realizing, I don't have to be okay. So this is the energy of somebody that feels like, I may not be good enough because, okay, we'll just use this as example. If the person that you like, this just example, is a big fitness person, and let's say that you are a little thickums in certain areas, okay, and you not the most fit person, okay, this person may like you and may be digging you, and you may be feeling like, I don't think that they like me, or if they do, they may think it's because I'm easy, because they're fit and all this other stuff. So I'm sure that they would want to date somebody that's more fit or more, their sort of thing, okay? This right here is giving the energy that there are some of you guys that are realizing, if I'm attracting these kind of people now, then that means my frequency has changed. So there's nothing that I need to change about myself. They're attracted to me because of me. I don't need to be what I think they want. I just need to be me. And as I continue to just be me, that is what's going to cause this person to like me more, for things to bloom. I don't need to lay it on thick. I don't have to, be extra. I don't need to, play mind games. I just have to be me. And that's what's going to make this person like me more. For others of you, it's in reverse. You are finding someone that you're used to people doing the absolute most to get your attention, or, maybe it's guys that are trying to shower you with money or gifts or whatever, thinking that's going to get your attention, or, they're just wanting to lay it down on the first date, whatever. But you're finding someone that is just confident in who they are, and you're realizing this person really just likes me for me. If I just keep being who I am, that's what's attracting them. Because at first you may be feeling like, you know what, I'm better off single, because now this person is playing mind games and, whatever. And then you're realizing it's not that this person is playing mind games. This person is just, they like me for me. So I don't need to do anything. They don't feel like they have to do anything extra. They can tell that I just like them for them, they don't feel like they have to go above and beyond. And actually, I'm finding that I'm kind of attracted to that. I'm kind of attracted to the fact that this person doesn't feel the need to be somebody that they're not, because I say that I don't want somebody who's not going to be something that they're not, but I low key, my ego is taking a hit that this person's not going above and beyond to get my attention. Maybe I need to take a look in the mirror, and why do I feel that way, right? So it's kind of giving that energy. But as you're looking at it that way, like this person is really focused on themselves and they like me for me, but they're also not bombarding me with attention and trying to change my perspective on them, right? It's allowing you to kind of like this person more because you like the person that you're becoming as they're in your energy, and vice versa. Okay, so this is just the energy of somebody feeling like, you know what, as you're growing and transforming, I'm really liking that you are who you say you are. I always say that I like people that are who they say they are, and I get presented with somebody who is just being who they are. And okay, like you, I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so we have who's walking who. We have control, power issues, resistance, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled or overwhelmed. And then we have 28, sight of owl. Owl has spotted something headed your way and warns you to pay attention to the finer details. With night vision far superior to that of humans and many other creatures, the owl's sharp eyes are legendary. Her ability to turn her head nearly full circle will help you see beyond what is immediately in front of you. An important decision is on the horizon. While it might not look like much when it arrives, it will be a significant impact on your life. The benign appointments on your calendar may be much more important to your future than you might have realized. Your full awareness is required now, and you might watch carefully like a bird of prey and decide what is the right path for you when the time comes. You will be challenged to make difficult decisions. Keep in mind the bigger picture. Will this choice support who you want to be and the goals that you have? Do not worry if you must release one goal in favor of another. Better opportunities will replace any that have been lost. Okay, again, if you have air sign placements, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, you might want to check out that reading. Okay, so we have sight of owl. Who's walking who? Control, power issues, resistance, unenthusiastic, being led on. Wow. Why is who's walking who? Ooh. Why is who walking who in sight of owl here? This is so powerful. Who's walking who in sight of owl? Who's walking who in sight of owl? Y'all are being watched. I'm telling y'all that right now. I just don't know. I was already getting downloads when I was reading that. Y'all definitely have somebody who's watching you. But I feel like it's not one person. And I don't know why they're watching you yet. All right. Some of you guys already have a feeling about somebody that you're dealing with, okay? This is somebody that they say that they want a family, or they want to blend families, or maybe you're already in a relationship with someone and you're starting to realize that they may have wanted you, but they didn't necessarily want the family, the kids, or whatever that you came with, okay? Or it's a situation of like they wanted you and they wanted a mommy or a daddy to help take care of their kids, you know, kind of energy. This is an energy of realizing that somebody feels like they've been duped. But more of the energy I'm picking up is that you guys may be talking to or dealing with somebody that you can tell that you may not already be in something with it. For some of you, you are, but for others of you, you can kind of feel like somebody is just playing off of your wants and needs. So you may very well Stop telling somebody the type of man or woman that you've been looking for or what you like when it comes to someone, okay? Because you're starting to see and realize that they're just trying to be, they're showing up with their representative and they're not who they say that they are. I feel like you've gone through this before. You have no intentions of going through this on again. You can tell already that somebody is leading you on, okay? For others of you, this is, that's for some of you, okay? For others of you guys, I am getting this energy of you. This could be you or someone you're dealing with, but somebody is watching and waiting, okay? For some of you guys have someone who's, I just feel like this could be an ex, or this could be somebody that you do have a family with. They may be watching and waiting and putting on a facade like they're happier with you or like they've moved on from you or something. But this is supposed to be to lure you into a trap of wanting to reconcile. This is somebody who did screw up, so they feel like they cannot just come to you and ask to reconcile. It has to come from you because they already know that you're probably going to say no 100%, just based off of either the smack that they were talking or just based off of how they handled a situation. So they're trying to put you in a position and kind of manipulate you and you into you wanting. But I feel like you guys see this a mile away, okay? If you're starting to feel that way, you are absolutely spot on, okay? So if I were you, I really wouldn't take anything that they say or do personal. You really shouldn't be worried about what they're doing in the first place, okay? And for the last group of you guys, I'm just getting an energy that you guys have, I feel like there is someone that wants to take a chance on you, but they're just not really sure. I know this has come up before, but they're just not really sure if you're like the real deal. They're waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is somebody that has, they have thought that they have found the one before and it didn't work out. But there is something different about you, okay? Like we have discussed before, okay? I feel like what is different about you is that you are not focused on them. However, this person does see that you are not focused on them and they feel like this is a tactic that you're using, which some of you could be, but they feel like this is a tactic that you're using in order to draw them in. The thing is, it is absolutely working. If you're doing this, like you're living your life and you're not worried about this person, but low-key you're worried about this person, it's absolutely working. But I want to let you know, this person is onto you. This person does know that you are doing just a little bit and then you're pulling your energy back. The fact that this person knows that you're doing it, the only thing that it is doing, this person is not stuck in their head about it. They're very much aware of what you're doing because they're coming through as the Hierophant. They know what you're doing, but it's working like a charm. It is working like a charm. This person is finding themselves struggling to not obsess over you. They are finding themselves like struggling to like, what are you going to do next? What are you going to post next? They find themselves, because here's the thing, okay? The thing is that I feel like they're not taking any steps towards you because they just feel like this is going to turn out like everything else. They're trying to be smart about it, okay? They are the owl. They're trying to be smart about it. They are paying attention to every sign and synchronicity. The only thing I'm kind of like, womp, 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 is because this person is getting signs and synchronicities. I mean, I have the Nine of Cups with the Sun, but this person feels like it's deception. Okay, this person's looking at it like they can't be my wish fulfilled. Ain't no way. But I mean, for what it's worth, you guys are extremely comfortable together and you guys work out well together. I don't see anything here for this group that says, and maybe this is how you feel. Go with your own discernment. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. She's extremely intuitive, okay? Almost like more intuitive than the Hierophant or than the High Priestess. She's very, very powerful and very intuitive, and she knows how to balance out her emotions and her logic. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's very much paying attention, and she's very much she's discovering things, and she's making moves based off of what she's discovering. She's not being impulsive at all. So however you're going about this, you're right on point. However, the more the other shoe doesn't drop, the more you convince yourself that you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. But this person does have your attention, and you are looking. My advice to you as your spiritual life coach is, it's called signs and synchronicities for a reason. Signs are not always bad. Signs are not always there to warn you. Sometimes signs are there for confirmation, okay? The confirmation is, it is okay to proceed forward. It is okay to indulge in this. It is okay to see where this leads, okay? Because for me, with the Seven of Swords and the Sun card, what gets exposed is that this person is not in a commitment anymore. This person's not married anymore. This person's not in a relationship anymore. This person is not with somebody that they have kids anymore. They have freed themselves. So some of you guys are like, okay, but is their car leased or financed? Like what are their 5-year goals? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, some of y'all just keep adding on extra stuff, or that is how someone sees you. Somebody is viewing you as like, okay, they check all the boxes, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as they lure me in, because I feel like if this, it doesn't matter if this is you or the other person. I feel like the reason why somebody is so obsessively trying to see where the other shoes dropped, because they fell for this before. But I feel like they didn't see all the signs and synchronicities. They got like maybe 1 or 2 signs and jumped all in. Honestly, with the Devil card there, and what Spirit is showing me, somebody went with lust. Somebody likes beautiful men or beautiful women. Somebody likes nice things, okay? Somebody got to switching their hips with a pretty smile. They asked around about that person. They didn't hear anything, and they jumped all in just to find out she was for everybody, and they didn't do all their research. And then it was a flood of like synchronicities of like, damn, I should have saw that. If I just would have spent a little bit more time doing my homework, I wouldn't have got caught up in that situation. Or that's how you feel. But the thing is I feel like some of y'all have done so much work that y'all are getting the same signs and synchronicities over and over and over again. So Spirit is saying like, yo, that there are no other signs to show you. We keep, now they're on a loop because we're showing you what you need to see, and you either take it or don't take it. But that's what it is. Is this person perfect? No, not at all. Not at all. But what you see is what you're getting. I don't feel like this person's hiding anything. And if they are, I don't feel like they're hiding it out of being deceptive. I feel like they're hiding it out of being a private person, and they don't like everybody in their business. They're not one to bring drama. They're not one to, you know, have a reputation of drama or being, you know, up in everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what I have for you. Let me know in the comments if this resonates, and I'll see you guys in the extended.